Hi, folks. The last time I was in North Carolina, at Billy Payne's Plane Fun Days fly-in, I met a fella named John who was excited about flying his Just Aircraft Highlander. So stick around and hear John's story and share in that excitement.
You get back to the left a little bit. Yes.
Okay, hi folks. We're here at Billy Payne's Plane Fun Days fly-in, and I have John Barker here in his beautiful Highlander, and he's going to tell us a little bit about it. John?
Thanks, Wayne. I'd be glad to. This Highlander was built in 2007. It has a 912 ULS. It is sleek and it is fast and it will turn on a dime. And I've been in a couple of situations where it needed to turn on a dime, not because I was a quality pilot, but because I was probably not where I should have been at the time. At one time, this was a float plane, and then it was a tail dragger, and now it's got tricycle gear. And the difference for me is $8,000. A tail dragger costs $10,000 a year to insure. Tricycle gear costs $2,000 a year to insure.
Wow.
So that's the difference for me. Now, the reason it's named Snoopy is when I first came up to Brasstown, there was a Red Baron, the bird from Snoopy, Woodstock, but they didn't have a Snoopy. So I picked up Snoopy. And I got into this, like a lot of guys that are flying these types of planes, these stoles, by watching Trent Palmer and Steve Henry do their crazy things and the Cowboys out west. And I'll be 70 this year, and I just got started when I was 65. I was watching Trent Palmer and Steve Henry and said, I can do this. So I looked up the state rep for these planes, and it said Billy Payne in Brasstown. I had known his brother for 10 years, and I called John and said, aren't you from Brasstown? And he said, yeah, that's my brother Billy, and Vic lives across with the airfield. We're flying this weekend. You want to come up? That was in October. 3 days later, I was up here taking lessons. I hauled a 12-foot little cargo trailer with a futon and a table and a microwave and parked it between the hangars and lived here on and off for 8 months, getting my license from Billy Payne and Vic Payne. And I can't say enough about what good teachers they are. Over my life, I had tried flight lessons 3 times. Raleigh was too crowded. One guy was young enough to be my grandson. But when I got in the cockpit with Vic, I said, I can do this.
My goodness, that I couldn't agree more with you about this environment, you know, the Paynes and everything, and you've done such a beautiful job with this airplane too, and basically this is a process that you have been working at for a while.
It's a pretty plane. I didn't like the dash when I first got it, so I was up here taking lessons, and I took the whole dash off. No gauge, no instrument, no nothing but blue tape and wires and switches. And we flew it that way for 2 weeks. Vic said, I was eventually going to cover your controls anyway, let's just fly it. But what had happened is you learn to fly it by the sound of the RPM. And so you don't have to be relying on your gauges, which, you know, there's plus and con, you know, pro and minus there. Yeah, I love the plane. I love the group of people that make this whole adventure worthwhile. And it's my first time. I've been to Plane Fun Days and competed twice before, but it's the first time I've brought my plane across the state of North Carolina by myself, flew over the mountains, and then got here to compete.
That is fantastic. Golly. Well, I want to thank you very much. It's an honor to get your interview, and I appreciate everything you do.
That's way too much.
And I thank you so much.
Thank you very much. I enjoy your videos.
Oh, appreciate that. You take care, and happy flying and safe flying.
Safe travels.
Sounds great. Thank you.
Got a pretty good little tailwind taking off there, so give it time.
If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't, and as always, I appreciate your comments. And I thank you for your support of my channel. Until next time, take care.